We've come to this planet looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake.
Good afternoon, Chiefs. I'm Stefan Jean, and today is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. Okay, Chiefs, next week is FSA testing, so your teachers and administrators have put together some helpful hints to make sure you are equipped and ready for the FSA writing test next week. Let's take a look.
Hey scholars, it's that time. Everyone's getting ready for FSA writing. No doubt you guys are working really hard. I'm going to talk to you just briefly as possible about writing body paragraphs and using our school-wide writing strategy of TIDE. Some of you may be using Peel, which works just as well. So you want to start your body paragraph off with your topic sentence. It's basically the main idea of your paragraph, or your point sentence if you're using Peel. And you get this from your thesis. So restate your thesis with your first topic only. What was that first thing you said you wanted to talk about in your thesis statement? Then before you state your evidence, you want to introduce the evidence. Give us a little background info. This was discussed in, what was the article title, the author name, a little bit about the article. Then state your evidence. Use quote marks to show that it came from another source. Finally, the last part of your paragraph, if you're using Peel, this is the A and the L. If you're using TIDE, it's the discussion part. And this is where you say this evidence shows. This shows your ability to analyze information and use it to prove your own ideas. So you want to show how this evidence proves your topic sentence to be true. And this is the most critical part. When you get to body paragraph 2, you'll go back and follow the same formula. Body paragraph 2, you can restate your thesis with your second topic only. And you want to follow TIDE. Using the TIDE strategy ensures that you have all the proper components of a paragraph. I wish you guys the best of luck, and believe in yourselves no matter what. When you go in there, that's the most important thing. Have confidence in your writing, because remember, you are a scholar.
Thank you, Mrs. Harms, for those useful tips. South Florida Virtual College Leadership Fair will be held on May 1st at 9 a.m. This fair is the opportunity to learn about the senior ROTC programs in colleges in South Florida. This year, one of Santa Lucia's JROTC seniors was awarded a 4-year ROTC scholarship. This event will be held on Air Meet for students, parents, and educators in Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade counties. There will be representatives from universities and colleges in the 3-county area. Once registered, an e-ticket will be sent for the event. If you have any questions, please email your guidance counselors. We here at Chief TV would like to continue to commemorate and honor those women that have made a mark on society with a segment we like to call Women in History. Enjoy!
Known in history as a woman who danced her way into the hearts of millions and was a champion for civil rights. The life of Frida Josephine McDonald, also known as Josephine Baker, began on June 3rd in 1906. Up next, at the age of 13, Josephine Baker ran away from home. That is where she found work waitressing at a club and also got married before quickly divorcing. With our next fact, although Josephine worked in nightclubs, she also began learning to dance. From there, she toured the United States performing comedic skits. It was in 1921 that Baker found love. She would end up marrying a man named Willie Baker, and although they divorced, Josephine would continue using his last name for the rest of her career. By 1925, with our next fact, Baker traveled to Paris to become a well-known name at a time where France was obsessed with American jazz and all things exotic. With our next fact, audiences were impressed by Josephine's performances and how when performing, she wore a feather skirt. Baker would go on to wow audiences, becoming one of the highest paid performers in Europe with nicknames like Black Venus and Black Pearl. Baker was also known for performing for the soldiers while working with the Red Cross. That is where it is known that Baker would smuggle messages hidden in her sheet music to the French resistance. Baker would return to the United States in the 1950s, taking part in the civil rights movement and even standing alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during the March on Washington in 1963. The life of Josephine Baker came to an end on April 12th in 1975, where she passed in her sleep at the age of 68.
Hey, Chiefs, if you have any textbooks or library books that are checked out from last year, now is the time to turn them in. Don't know if you have any books checked out? Then just click on the Destiny tile in your student portal. If you're brick and mortar, go ahead and just drop off your book at the book drop that's right outside the Media Center by the vending machine. Virtual students, please email Miss Mo to schedule a time to drop off your books. Thank you very much. Well, Chiefs, that's all we have for you today. I'm Stefan Jean. Have an amazing day, Chiefs.